What's up, everyone? It's the OOTP GM. I want to welcome you all to episode 5 of my Detroit Tigers GM Let's Play here on Out of the Park Baseball 18. So we are here for the 2017 ALDS against the Tampa Bay Rays. We're going to go ahead and get right into game 1 here. So my hope is that we can get off to a good start in this series and we can get off to, win the first couple of games and try to maybe, obviously try to take one on the road as well, but hoping that we can, get off to a good fast start here and get to Chris Archer early. Go ahead and mute my sound real quick. And then go ahead and get started. So here we can see the lineups for each team and the two starting pitchers, Fulmer and Archer. And let's go ahead and get right into the game. So my impact on the game is going to be somewhat minimal. Basically what I'm going to do is pitching changes, pinch hitters, strategy, stuff like that, but I'm not going to be going in and changing the lineups or starting pitchers during the games unless it's absolutely necessary. So go ahead and get started here. And I like to sim a half inning at a time and then make changes as necessary. So Fulmer, good start here. Both teams no score. Fulmer allows his first hit. Fulmer allows another hit. Still no hits for Detroit. That's not a good start. And Fulmer gives up 2 runs in the top of the 4th inning. And Archer still has not allowed a hit. Fulmer's at 68 pitches, so he's okay right now. And hopefully we can get him some offense here. So Archer's pitching a no-hitter right now, it looks like. I don't know if he has any walks, but Fulmer's at 74 pitches. We'll go another half inning. Archer is pitching a perfect game, actually. He doesn't have a walk. So let's see if we can finally... So we finally get a hit off of him, but no runs yet. Fulmer's at 86 pitches. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do until runners in scoring position. No runners in scoring position at that point. So let's... Fulmer's at 91 pitches, but I think I'm going to go ahead and get some guys warming up in the pen here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get Alex Wilson warming up just in case we need him. And wow, Archer is just crushing us right now. So we'll do until runners in scoring position again. Okay, so we got 0 outs and Tim Beckham. Oh no, I'm sorry. So zero runs again for Tampa Bay. I thought that was Tim Beckham on second, but so Fulmer with another solid inning. So it looks like Fulmer might. So we're gonna put Alex Wilson back, and I'm gonna get Francisco Rodriguez warming up just in case, and I'll get Justin Wilson warming up also just in case we happen to need him. Hopefully we can get something going here. And we did. We tied it in the bottom of the 8th, so a clutch bottom of the 8th from our guys here. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to runners in scoring position for Fulmer, and Fulmer gets out of that inning, so we're going to go ahead and pull him. Both of these guys are tiring, so we're going to put we're going to put Francisco Rodriguez into the game as a new pitcher, and I'm going to go batter by batter here in the bottom of the 9th and see if we can get something. Jose Iglesias is up, 3-2 counts, swung on, looks like a fly ball to right, and it is an out. Okay, so that's going to brings up Nick Castellanos. Let's see, 3-2 count, swing and a miss, and Castellanos is down on strikes. And our last hope for a walk-off, Miguel Cabrera, 1-2 count with a pitch down the left field line, curving foul, and he does grab it, so the score will remain tied at 2 apiece. We will go into the 10th. Francisco Rodriguez is our new pitcher, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get Justin Wilson warming back up again in case we need him at any point here. I'm also going to get Alex Wilson warming up as well, just in case we need these guys. I'm going to go until runners in scoring position, and of course, Rodriguez allows a run. Let's see if we can So he does get out of the rest of the inning, but he does allow a run in the top of the 10th. So we'll go batter by batter here. Upton up. And strikeout. So Boxberger is just mowing us down right now. 2-1 count on Kinsler. Deep fly to center, and it is going to land in for a single. So Kinsler will be on first. I'll bring up Tyler Collins. I'm not going to try to steal. I could, but I don't think I'm going to. Erasmo Ramirez is the new pitcher. Collins, deep swing. Ooh. Off the wall. Do I want to try? Has a cannon for an arm. Average runner. No, I am not going to have Kinsler try to score. So we have guys on second and third now with 1 out. That brings up Kristen Stewart, the rookie. Let's see if he can be the hero. And the umpires are calling a rain delay. Still raining. The delay lasted 50 minutes. Alright, so Kristen Stewart is up. I could try to do a safety bunt, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and let Stewart hit. Swings deep. Looks like it's gone! And Kristen Stewart hits a walk-off 3-run home run, and Detroit takes game 1, 5-3. Oh, what a moment for the rookie. Unbelievable. And that's actually his second home run of the game. Wow, that is what a way to win game 1. A walk-off in the bottom of the 10th. So we got an excellent game from Fulmer. Both starting pitchers were incredible, but wow, what a game 1 for us. We're gonna get an achievement for a walk-off too. Wow, what a game 1. So we will fast forward here and we will head into game 2. I don't know how you can possibly top that, but we're gonna try here. So game 2 will pit Snell against Verlander. No lineup changes. It doesn't look like. And we will go ahead and we will start game 2. Now let's see if the Tigers can take a 2-0 series lead and win both games at home. So we'll go ahead and start off. Tampa Bay. And we get 3 runs in the bottom of the first, so we're already helping Verlander out more than we did Fulmer. And then Verlander blows up in the top of the second. Oh, 5 runs allowed. Oh, man. Well, got to try to get some innings out of him here. But we tied up in the bottom of the third, so it's 5-5. So we're trying to salvage Verlander's night here. Verlander's at 80 pitches. We'll probably go. Alright, so I think Verlander's probably going to be just about done at this point. 5 innings, 94 pitches. I'm going to go ahead and somebody that can give us some length. I'm going to get Ryu up. Ryu, sorry, and I'm going to have him pitch. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull Verlander after 5 innings, and I'm going to go ahead and have Hyun-Jin Ryu pitch, and he allows 2 runs in the top of the 6th. Oh, this is not a good game for us pitching wise. We did not score. Ryu, still let him go. Need to get some length, but I want to burn my bullpen up if I can help it. And Ryu's still okay, 31 pitches. He allows another run, so I'm going to go ahead, just in case we need somebody, I am going to get Alex Wilson warming up for us. And let's see if we can get something here. We're down 8-5, bottom of the 8th. Still nothing. And so we are going to put Alex Wilson in the game because Ryu is exhausted at this point. He gave us 3 innings, only allowed 1 run. And Wilson, so let's see, we're going to go batter by batter here. See if we can get something, another amazing come from behind win. And Stewart strikes out, so he will not be a hero today. That brings up Jose Iglesias. Swung on, a fly to left, and it'll be caught. 2 outs. That brings up Andrew Romine. He is our last hope. And Romine hits it into right, so he gets a single. Still need a lot of help though here. Miguel Cabrera up now. 3-1 count. Fires, looks like it'll be... Okay, so it looks like Cabrera gets a hit. Deep center, can't run it down. Alright, so a double for Cabrera. Romine is on third. So Upton is a tying run at the plate now. See if Upton, and he's walked him. So the bases are now loaded for Nick Castellanos. Let's see if he can... How crazy would it be for a walk-off grand slam from Castellanos? And he hits it into left. It looks like this is going to be a lazy fly ball, and it is. And so the Tampa Bay Rays take game 2 8-5, and the series is now tied at 1 game apiece. So unfortunately, our pitching failed us miserably in this game. Verlander allowed 5 runs, 3 earned. Ryu allowed 3 runs, 1 earned in his 3 innings of relief. And even though we got to Snell early, their bullpen just absolutely shut us down. So, Tampa Bay takes game 2, and it looks like we lost Ian Kinsler for 4 days with a hand contusion, so they'll have to replace him in the lineup. We don't have anybody else that we can add to the playoff roster, unfortunately, so we are stuck having to substitute people in for him. So let's go ahead, move forward, and move forward. Alright, so we are now at game 3. Let's give a quick update on the other playoffs real quick. So Texas and Cleveland are tied at 1 apiece. Chicago Cubs are up 2-0 over St. Louis, and New York and Los Angeles are tied at 1 game apiece. So it's Norris versus Odorizzi here in game 3 at Tampa. And you can see they have Andrew Romine subbing in at second base for Kinsler. And we have Norris versus Odorizzi. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so we are here, and it is game 3, and let's go ahead and see how things go. And we get 1 run in the top of the first, and Norris gives it right back at the bottom of the first. And then we get 2 more in the top of the second. And let's see, another one in the top of the third, so we have a 4-1 lead. And it is still 4-1. And Tampa Bay gets 3 in the bottom of the 4th. And now Alex Cobb is a new pitcher. And let's see, Norris is okay. He's at 70 pitches, so I don't want to pull him yet. And let's see where he's at now. He's at 86 pitches, so I'm willing to let him go a little bit further, but I think I might get somebody warming up just in case. Let's see how things go here. So we get another run. Let's do until runners in scoring position. Alright, so Norris gets out of that inning. I think I'm going to go ahead and get some of these guys warming up here, Detroit substitutions. Let's go ahead and let's get Francisco Rodriguez warming up. He can hopefully be a decent setup guy. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull Norris. He's tired, 114 pitches. We're going to go ahead and trust Rodriguez to give us a solid 8th inning here. And he does. And we are going to go ahead and get Justin Wilson warming up, see if he can close the game out. And we add 2 more runs in the top of the 9th. So this is looking solid for us. We're going to put Justin Wilson in, see if he can close this thing down. Let's go until runners in scoring position. And Justin Wilson closes it out, so we take a 2-1 series lead here. And not the best start from Norris. Allowed 4 runs in 7 innings. But Francisco Rodriguez and Justin Wilson were both really solid for us, and we made them burn through a lot of pitchers. So hopefully that'll help us here in game 4. We'll go ahead, and Iglesias also suffered a day-to-day injury. It's a moderate effect, so we'll have to see what Osmus decides to do with that. But let's see if we can go ahead and take game 4 and close this series out in 4. And you can see it'll be Artie Lewicki against Matt Andrees. I was tempted to put Fulmer in for this game, but I am going to let it ride because I'd rather have Fulmer for game 5 if we need him because he was so clutch for us in game 1. So we're going to go ahead and start the game here. All right. So game 4, Detroit at Tampa Bay, and let's see what happens. We get 2 runs in the top of the first. Still a 2-0 lead. We get another one in the top of the third, and Lewicki allows 3 runs in the bottom of the third. We get 2 more in the top of the fourth. Lewicki's at 61 pitches, and he allows 3 more runs, so we're going to have to get him out of there. He is just not pitching very well, so we got to get him out of there. Let's get Ryu warming up again. He'll have to burn some more innings for us. All right, so we're gonna get Lewicki out of there. He was a bad start for us. Maybe should have gone with Fulmer, but decided to take a chance, trust in Brad's judgment. All right, so still 6-5 Tampa. Ryu pitching pretty well. Let's see where we're at. He's still okay, so we'll try to let him go one more inning. And still 6-5 Tampa Bay. Let's do runners in scoring position. So Ryu's done pretty good for us. He gave us 3 solid innings, but he is now tired, so we are going to get somebody else warming up. Let's go ahead and get Francisco Rodriguez and Alex Wilson both warming up. Let's go here in the top of the 8th. We do not score, so I'm going to put Alex Wilson into the game, and I'm going to sit Rodriguez down. Let's see if we can get through this bottom of the 8th, and we do. So I'm going to go ahead and get Justin Wilson warming up just in case we take the lead and we need him to try to close the game out for us. And let's go batter by batter here in the top of the 9th. And Erasmo Ramirez comes into the game. And let's see what happens here. And a hit for Matuk. It looks like he will go into right with a single, so we do have some hope here. That brings up Jose Iglesias. Matuk, decent at stealing, so I'm actually going to try to steal second base with him and see if we can. Thought about going, we got a poor jump. Alright, so I'm going to try to steal with him again real quick here on 0-1 count. Breaks for second, ball low, rifles second, and he's safe. Alright, so Maddox steals second base. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to bunt with Iglesias to try and get Maddox over. Fires it to third. Oh, and they got Maddox out. So that was a really... Oof. So that did not work out. So not a good bunt there from Iglesias. So 1 out now. We lost our guy from the scoring position. Castellanos is up. And a deep fly ball to center field. Going back, and he has it. So 2 down. And that'll bring up Miguel Cabrera with a chance to take the lead. 3-2 count. Runner going. Ball 4. Alright, so we are now Justin Upton up. Runners on first and second. Hits a deep fly ball to right, but it looks like it's going to be caught. And it is. Tampa Bay moves by us 6-5. It is now a 2-2 series. And so we will go the distance. It'll be a 5-game series, and it will be the star pitching matchup in Game 5, Fulmer versus Archer. As Lewicki just did not have a very good game for us, and we could not get him any more run support after we got some at the very beginning there. So we will go ahead and we will fast forward. And Avila will be out 3 to 4 weeks with chronic back soreness, and we are dropping like flies now. This is not good. This is not good to see. Now he's just our backup catcher, so. And we'll look here, and Texas and Cleveland are tied 2-2. Chicago swept St. Louis, so they move on to the League Championship Series, and the Dodgers and the Mets are tied 2-2. So it looks like 3 of the 4 series are going the distance. And here's our final game up against Tampa, the star pitching matchup, Fulmer versus Archer. We are at home, so hopefully that will help us to have an advantage here in Game 5. Let's go ahead and start and see what happens. Hopefully we can pull this off here. Alright, so Tampa gets 1 run in the top of the first, and we don't score. Okay, we do get the run back in the bottom of the second. No score in the third. Tampa gets 1 in the top of the fourth. No score for Detroit. Fulmer's at 75 pitches. He looks okay for the moment. And still 2-1. He's at 86 pitches. Start doing until runners in scoring position. Oh, and Fulmer allows 2 runs in the top of the sixth. This is not looking good. All right, we're going to go ahead, and no outs either. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to get some guys warming up. Let's get Sanchez warming up and see if Fulmer can get a little bit more out of this jam. So he does get out of the rest of the inning, and that's going to be it for him. We're going to put Sanchez into the game. Hopefully he can hold this down for us. Tigers do not get any runs in the bottom of the sixth. Sanchez allows a run in the top of the seventh. Things are starting to look bleak. Let's do a half inning. No runs for us again. Let's see if Sanchez can hold him off, and he does. All right, so bottom of the eighth, Chris Archer is mopping the floor with us again. Let's see if we can get anything. We're in scoring position, nothing. Sanchez is tired, so we're going to have to get Alex Wilson warming up. I might have misplayed this with Sanchez. Let's do until runners in scoring position. All right, so they got Brad Miller on second, no outs, and a 1-2 count. Let's let Sanchez, even though he's exhausted, let's try to let him face this one batter. It's Longoria. Struck him out, so that's good. So we managed to get Longoria out. That was a big out for Sanchez. And we're going to put Wilson in, even though he's still warming up, but we need to get somebody else in there. Let's see if we can get out of the rest of this inning here. I mean, 4 runs is a lot to overcome, but we're going to try to get out of this inning. And they do get the out. And Miller moves over to third, but let's see if Wilson can get out of this without allowing any more runs. And Iglesias makes a great diving catch, but it's still a 5-1 game. Alright, so we're here, bottom of the ninth. Our season comes down to this. Justin Upton up. And swings, hits it into center. But it is a single. So Upton is on. That'll bring up Kinsler. No hits in 3 appearances. Oh, and Kinsler gets a single in the left. So first and second with nobody out. That'll bring up Tyler Collins. Brad Boxberger has been brought into the game. Let's see if Collins can do anything. Collins with a hit to left, but it looks like he'll be caught. And it is. 1 out. That'll bring up Christian Stewart. He was the hero in game 1. And it is a walk, so the bases are loaded, so that brings a tying run to the plate in James McCann, the catcher. A 1-0 count, swings, slow tapper, no chance, double play at first. Kinsler goes to third. Okay, so they don't get the double play, so space is still loaded, 2 outs. Mikey Matahook, our last chance. And he hits it into right, and it's going to get through. Okay. So we do get 1 run back. It's 5-2. And Iglesias now is the winning run at the plate. The walk-off. And he strikes out to end it. And the Tampa Bay Rays have eliminated the Tigers in 5 by a score of 5-2. And what a disappointing end to our season. I was really hoping that we would, after we took that 2-1 lead, that things were going to look up for us, but unfortunately that was not the case. Can't really fault Tampa, though. They had an excellent pitching staff, and they were better than us. Evan Longoria, MVP of the series. Let's go ahead and just fast forward and see how this finishes out, see who wins the other series. Alright, so Cleveland won their series against Texas. So they move on to play Tampa in the ALCS. And Los Angeles beat New York. So the league championship series will be Cleveland and Tampa and Chicago and Los Angeles. So, alright guys, disappointing end to our season there, but hopefully a little small stepping stone for us to try and have a better season next year to try to improve. So I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here, and I will see you guys in the next episode, which will be the 2017 off season. Not sure exactly when that episode will be up or how long it'll be. I'll probably maybe split it into 2 parts depending on how much time we need. So just want to thank you guys again for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe, and as always, feel free to leave comments. And I will see you guys for the next episode. Thanks for watching.